then hey, there's some good news in the rest of the week.
Yeah, it gets a little tricky, and it's because of the tropics, Phil. As you know, this time of year gets a little active late August, early September. It's when things start to cool down, but the Atlantic gets very hot as storms and hurricanes begin to form. So we're watching that amongst a lot of different things. So let's chat about the forecast and how hot it's been so far this year. First and foremost, we're at 102 right now in the city, which marks 21 days in a row, consecutive triple-digit heat days in San Antonio. The all-time record is 21, set back in 1962, so we did tie that today, and likely tomorrow we're going to break the all-time record here in the city. Yay, right? Our Energy Matters. Conserve your energy today and tomorrow. Both days this weekend are and is a yellow day. It's still going to be hot. It's not till probably about Tuesday when things start to trend down and cool off here in the city and from most areas across South and South Central Texas. Right now, 102 at the airport, 103 at Stinson, partly cloudy, east-southeast winds at 10 miles an hour. Current temperatures across the metro, so from Medina County to Wilson County, 102 at Seguin, pair of 9s at Bernie, 105 at Divine, same thing at Castroville. And you can see as we put more counties on the map, it's cooking out in Del Rio, 106, 100 at George West, and about 101 at Kerrville at the moment. Tonight's outline and forecast, 99 slipping into the 90s by 8 p.m. this evening, just before sunset. Or around sunset, I should say. Southeast winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, clear skies, if not partly cloudy. Tomorrow, very similar, where we max out around 103. We'll start off clear, and towards the back half of the Sunday, partly cloudy and an east-southeast wind, breezy at times, around 15 to 20 miles an hour. So an excessive heat warning today also issued for tomorrow. Heat indices could be on the order of 105 to 110, up to 115 in some spots south of San Antonio. Now, the bigger picture, it's clear in the state, but as you move your way farther east towards Florida, you can pick out this on radar and satellite, which is very interesting. Right now, it's just a big blob of moisture moving into southern Florida near Miami. But this is the beginning of a tropical wave. The Hurricane Center says 50% chance at tropical cyclone development. Now, that's as it enters the Gulf, where it's very hot at the surface. And that's fuel for tropical systems, depressions, storms, hurricanes, and in the next 5 days, likely to become possibly a named storm. Now, here's the latest from what the forecast models are telling us. It moves into the western Gulf, and right now, what we think is going to happen, it's going to mainly focus itself between northern Mexico and deep south Texas. I put San Antonio and most of our area kind of on the outer fringe of it. Meaning we could see a couple of passing showers, maybe a thunderstorm or a thunder shower. But watch how some of the high-resolution forecast guidance plays it out hour by hour. This is Monday afternoon, quiet, sunny highs near 100 to 103. By Monday evening, one or two of these showers could swing in. That's the beginning of the rain chance, but notice on forecast guidance, the bulk of heavy rain, tropical downpours, even a flash flooding threat will be between George West, Beeville, towards Corpus Christi, towards the Rio Grande Valley, and this should move off to the west. So there's going to be a big dividing line and a gradient, a contrast in rainfall amounts where areas near the hill country probably won't see much, in areas south of San Antonio towards the coast could see upwards of 1 to 2 inches of rain. So that's what we're hoping for. It's ultimately going to cool us down from 103 on Monday to 95 on Tuesday. Scattered showers, we're running at 50% on that rain Tuesday, backing off by Wednesday, and then back into the triple digits Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But Phil, from 103 to 95, I'm not going to call that cold, but it's certainly cooler, and we like that.
That's where we are in this heat.